Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sectional 54 action, originally intended to be at Covington High School, but here we are at North Vermillion High School, kind enough to host. Tonight, our first game matchup is going to be between Traders Point Knights and the host team, the North Vermillion Falcons. Once again, this was intended to be at Covington, but due to illness-related reasons, we were forced to move here to North Vermillion, but we're glad we can bring this to you, and we're happy to have you join us. We just started the 15-minute countdown until starting lineups, national anthem, all that. So we're going to run an interview with Commissioner Neidig of the IHSAA. That'll run about 5 minutes. And then I'll come back, and hopefully we'll know more for you then.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, as we've talked about the last 2 or 3 weeks, a very busy time for you, your staff, and the member institutions. Cross-country sectionals, unified football regionals, boys and girls soccer sectionals, boys tennis moving on, in addition to the pairing show for football on Thursday night. I'd say that's a busy schedule for everybody.
It is, and isn't it great?
I mean, you know what? It is great because if you think back to our first conversation, we weren't sure anything was going to happen this fall in sports, not only in Indiana but around the country. So it's fantastic.
That is exactly. And I tell you what, certainly there's some, bumps in the road, and there's been some issues along the way, but all in all, man, it really is something to celebrate to be here at this point.
We have, and we've talked about this, I think, throughout the years. We're fortunate in Indiana to have some of the greatest facilities anywhere in the country. For example, your cross-country finals over in Terre Haute. I mean, you just start there and work your way back. And when we get to the football championship, it'll be in the home of the Indianapolis Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. So, when our student-athletes go out and participate for championships, they're doing it in the best venues around.
Absolutely. There's no other state association that has the relationship that we have across the board with our people who run our great venues here in the country. Our kids play in better state championship venues than anybody else does. And, I don't say that to begrudge them. I say that to celebrate us because, I think Indiana is certainly a sports state. They love amateur athletics. They love professionals too, but education-based athletics are being celebrated at the highest level in these great venues, and we're certainly appreciative of that.
While we're bragging about what the IHSAA does, we can also brag about the IHSAA Champions radio and television network, which is unparalleled in the country. All the sports have their own dedicated pairing shows that are streamed live across the state and across the world on IHSAATV.org. And so another reason for everybody to be real proud of what's going on.
No, I appreciate those kind words, and the people, the folks who Heath and the team who run our Champions Network have done a phenomenal job of having a vision in the beginning, and I think that's where this thing started. You just don't say we're going to stream something. They developed a vision of what this could be, and it's been a slow march towards where we're at today, and we're going to continue to look for opportunities of growth and way that we can. To promote high school athletics, and they've done just a great job. And again, nobody else in the country has a network as robust as ours and as broad as ours, and we're certainly proud of that.
Paul Neidig with us, the commissioner of the IHSAA. Speaking of your network, Thursday night for the pairing show, the viewing parties have just become enormously popular, and it's so much fun to see teams and players and coaches and families gathering at various places in their communities to find out who's going to be playing whom in the upcoming football championship.
It is, and we've enjoyed following those. But, this year's a little different, Bob, and, we certainly we want our teams to celebrate together, but they have to do it safely. And one of my favorite ideas, one of the favorite things I've seen is some schools are actually pulling a Zoom meeting or an online meeting together. And then once they do that, all the kids get on together and they do it socially distanced safely. But we do have some schools that are some teams that are still getting together. They're doing it outside. And everyone that I've seen, they're making sure that they do it safe and responsible, because the last thing we want is a gathering to lead to a quarantine, which would put a team out of the tournament.
He is the commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. This is our weekly conversation about all things IHSAA related. Commissioner, thank you so much. I'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Bob, and certainly looking forward to our conversation next week.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
All right, great to hear from the Commissioner in his weekly talk. And you'll be hearing that from us anytime we present a sectional, regional, whatever postseason we get approved for. First off, we'd like to thank North Vermillion High School for hosting this. They've been awesome to us so far. It's a real treat for CHS247 to get invited to come to sectional and regional action and bring people at least a little closer to the action. Go over the tournament schedule with you guys real quick. Tonight was originally intended to be a 2-game night as North Vermillion takes the court for their warm-up session. It was originally intended to be a 2-game night, with this being the first game, Traders Point Christian High School against North Vermillion. North Vermillion's going to be the home team on the scoreboard. Obviously, they are hosting. The nightcap tonight was originally intended to be Covington against Central Catholic, rivals for the last couple years. It's been really fun to watch them play in postseason. But Central Catholic has withdrawn from postseason competition, at least to our volleyball team. So Covington will play Saturday. So the Saturday schedule, the winner of this game, Traders Point versus North Vermillion, will go on to play Attica at 11 a.m. Then they're going to clear the gym, disinfect the gym, and then at around 1:30 or so, depending on how long the first game takes, it'll be Bethesda Christian against Covington. Covington will be the home team on the scoreboard in that game. The winners of those two contests will go on to play each other Saturday night at 7 o'clock back here at North Vermillion, and with the winner being crowned Sectional 54 champion. So if you followed CHS247, we've seen North Vermillion play before. Traders Point's going to be completely new for us. So it'll be interesting meeting some new girls, rattling off a few new names. I'm sure messing up a few names. But right now it looks like North Vermillion's going to be wearing the blue. And Traders Point's in a dark color scheme, not unlike Park Heritage that we're used to with the black, gray, and white. So, should be an interesting contest. Max Prep says the Traders Point has a pretty good record. So, this could be interesting, especially going forward. I know every school is dealing with the virus in their own way. So, we might be seeing some different lineups than we've seen the rest of this year. It should be interesting one way or another, and thank you guys for joining us here at North Vermillion High School for Sectional 54 action. We're going to take a quick ad break and then be back for starting lineups, national anthem, and all that kind of fun stuff. Actually, we'll tell you the officials before we head to there. The tournament officials are going to be Thomas Faust and Randy Smith. Line judges are going to be Rodney Wallace and Brent Meyer. Okay, so we'll be back in a couple minutes. You'll hear a 1-minute ad, and then we will be back live.
High school sports teach important life lessons, like the best offense is a good defense.
If that's true, then we can win this battle against the pandemic by defending ourselves and each other from COVID-19. So let's wash our hands, always wear a mask, get a flu shot, and practice social distancing.
we'll not only be protecting ourselves, we'll also be protecting our teammates and friends, our moms and dads, our grandmas and grandpas.
Let's play tough defense, and we'll win this battle. I'm Sandra Walter.
And I'm Robert Falcons. We're Assistant Commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Thank you for supporting the high schools in your community.
This is respect. This is cooperation. This is individual responsibility. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so the clock is ticking down towards 0, getting ready for this game. We've got 3.5 minutes left as Journey plays in the background. So should be an interesting contest. Like I said, we are approved by the IHSAA to host all of the Sectional 54 action for this year. So if you tune in Saturday at 11 or around 1:30, somewhere around there, you'll hear the morning session. That'll be Attica against the winner of this game and Bethesda Christian against Covington High School. Those winners will come back at 7 o'clock after the gym's been cleared and disinfected in order to take on the championship game. So you can join us here tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but Saturday at 7 p.m. for the championship contest. Once again, this started out as a 6-team sectional. Central Catholic has withdrawn their names from the sectional. So it is now a 5-team sectional with Covington getting the bye, basically, moving forward into the bye game with Bethesda Christian. They were intended to play tonight, right after this one, but plans have changed. Like I stated before, this was originally intended to take place at Covington High School, but due to concerns and growing health concerns and problems in Fountain County, it was moved over here to North Vermillion. According to the IHSAA, we have a max capacity here tonight of 250 people, and I can tell you that is completely true right now, and everyone's socially distanced. So people in cohort groups, most people still wearing masks even when they get to their seats. So adhering to the IHSAA restrictions and regulations. We've got a couple more people filing in as the clock goes down to 1.5 minutes left until game time. I'm going to do my best to have the score updated throughout and try to call out as many names as I can tell. North Vermillion wearing dark blue jerseys with a white outline around the numbers. I can see them fairly well, so I should be able to see them. Traders Point wearing black jerseys with a thinner white outline. They don't look too hard to see, so I should be able to call out some numbers there as well. Big wave to Coach Jen Sutherland, the coach of the Trojans. Maybe we'll get a word from her later as she passes by the camera. Well, we're at 30 seconds, so the festivities about to begin. As we go ahead and start this, I'm going to leave it to the PA announcer so you guys can hear starting lineups, national anthem if we're going to go through all of that. And I will be back to commentate the game. 15 seconds left. Once again, thank you for joining us here at CHS247 for tonight's Sectional 54 contest, opening night contest between Traders Point Christian High School and North Vermillion High School.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to North Vermillion High School. Host of Sectional 54, the Indiana High School Athletic Association Volleyball State Tournament. Discourage sportsmanship, basketball playing and acting responsible. Encourage to those around you. Abusive language or disorderly conduct is unacceptable in a basketball competition. IHSAA. Let the coaches, student athletes, coaches, and
So as I mentioned, a little different look tonight as we have 4 officials. 2 officials, 2 line judges, in stark contrast to the most of the regular season that most teams are used to seeing, with 2 JV players or freshman players or whatever you have running the line judges. But we've got 4 white shirt judges tonight as Traders Point and North Vermillion come out to the court and get ready to kick this one off. As I said, Traders Point going to be the visitors on the scoreboard here. North Vermillion going to be the home team on the scoreboard. Not going to matter with what you guys see or anything like that. Just wanted to let you know. All right, so North Vermillion's going to go ahead and send the libero. Okay, after a restroom reminder is what it sounds like. Traders Point's going to send in their libero. So both liberos in to start this. Official tosses the ball back to Traders Point. They're going to start this off with the first serve. And away we go. As I said, Traders Point, the visitors on the scoreboard, get the first serve. Ball's up and played to the middle of North Vermillion's back line. Look at a decent hit from 18. Norman. Swung on from the back line from Traders Point. North Vermillion handles it, and they pass it back over. Traders Point's going to have a nice opportunity, but they pass it over as well to North Vermillion's back line. A nice quick set up front, and North Vermillion gets the first point. So, just a quick reminder, rally scoring, you score on every point. So whether you're serving or not, you will get a point if you put it down to the floor or have a violation on the other side. North Vermillion sets to the near side. Hit to the back, can't handle it in the back line for Traders Point, so North Vermillion is going to get another point. Home team on the scoreboard, North Vermillion, the host for Sectional 54 action. Up 2-0 early in this. Ball's bounced on the court a couple times, and the serve thrown to the back line to the libero of Traders Point. Little bump set and a tip, but handled by Traders Point and put back over the net. Another shot by North Vermillion, hard hit to the back line and down to the floor. There's a nice kill up there by number 4, Ava Martin, the junior middle hitter. All right, so 24. Jenna Bailey back to serve still. Bounces the ball on the court a couple times, throws it in the air, and puts it to the libero in the middle of the back for Traders Point. Traders Point passes it over. North Vermillion's going to get another good opportunity here. I bet they pass it over as well. Thought we might have seen a spike set there. Mishandled on North Vermillion's end, so Traders Point with the point, and they'll get the serve. So the official calls for the serve by his whistle. Served low to the ground. What a nice serve. Hit to the outside, but a whistle by the line judge. And the official's going to call that 2 hits. North Vermillion's going to get a point. Libero's going to check out in favor of number 12, Megan Davis, a junior. Hand up in the air and the serve to the back row again. North Vermillion so far content to serve it to the back middle, to the libero position. Nice cross-court finish by Traders Point. 4-2 now the score. Traders Point's going to earn that serve back. And Traders Point going to put their libero back to serve. Standing still, arm up in the air, serve to the back row of North Vermillion. Spike opportunity, but dug by Traders Point. But it falls aimlessly to the floor. North Vermillion point, 5-2, North Vermillion. North Vermillion with number 4, Ava Martin, back to serve. Into the net. So with Raleigh scoring, that's a point for Traders Point. 5-3. Still a North Vermillion lead, but Traders Point keeping it close early. Official calls for the serve. Up in the air and put to the back middle of North Vermillion. Spike opportunity, partially blocked and tipped out of bounds. So North Vermillion with the point. 6-3, doubling up Traders Point early here in the first set. I'm going to jump serve to the same side. Going to have a spike opportunity to 24. 24, Bailey puts it down to the ground. Gives North Vermillion another point. 7-3, North Vermillion Falcons here at home on Thursday for sectional 54 action. Ball's in the air and ball's to the ground. Unforced error on the serve. So possession will go back to Traders Point and the point. So 7-4. Numbers very hard to read. Look like number 13, Addie Fry, with the serve on that one. We'll get to check it out because they earn a point. And we'll serve again. So it does indeed look like 13, a junior, an outside hitter, Addie Fry, with the serve. Mutual stuff at the net right there. That was pretty cool to see. Into the middle hitter and down to the floor. Traders Point only down 1 now. So nice play up front by Ella Clayton, a senior. And Traders Point will serve again. They serve to that back left corner. North Vermillion handles it. And put it back over. And diving save by Traders Point. And they'll get it back over. North Vermillion with another good opportunity here. But Traders Point handles it fine. See if they can get this close to the net. North Vermillion takes a longer hit into the rafters, but still played by Traders Point. Unfortunately, into the net. What a play, what a heads-up play by the Traders Point middle hitter there to even keep that ball going. So North Vermillion's going to check in number 10, Olivia Pierman, as they go back to serve, up 8-6. Ball's in the air and into the net again. 2 unforced errors, and put that on the wrong side. 2 unforced errors from the North Vermillion service game, keeping this close right now. 8-7, still North Vermillion lead. At 15, Elkins back to serve, a junior, into the net for them. So 9-7 North Vermillion, 24. Jenna Bailey back in, a junior for North Vermillion. Stationary serve, a nice hard serve to the back middle. Punch save by North Vermillion. And pass it back to Traders Point. Traders Point with an excellent opportunity here. Throws in the middle hitter. And nothing doing as North Vermillion handles it just fine. Outside set for Traders Point. Batted around on North Vermillion side. Content to just get it back over. Traders Point with a back line hit. Too hard for North Vermillion to handle. Off the side of the wrist, 9-8 North Vermillion. Traders Point's going to be serving. So ball slapped to the floor and put up. Float serve to the near back corner. Played outside to 18. Norman for North Vermillion, but Traders Point gets back over. Norman with a nice save to get it inside the line. And put down to the ground from Traders Point, and they're going to tie this one up 9-9. All knotted up here at North Vermillion High School. And Traders Point with the serve. Little float serve to the back right. Played up to number 4, Ava Martin, and played down to the ground by number 4, Ava Martin. North Vermillion with the point there, 10-9. and they regain serve. So played back to the libero. Outside, nice hit by Traders Point, but handled by North Vermillion. Stuffed at the net, and North Vermillion gets it over. No communication on Traders Point's side. North Vermillion pretty happy about that mental error right there. Able to make a great play at the net, but no one recovered after it. So 11-9, North Vermillion. Nice set to the outside. Nice hit by Traders Point, but handled and passed back over to Traders Point on the second hit. Partially blocked on North Vermillion's side, so they'll get a nice opportunity. Hammered at the libero. Too hard to handle. North Vermillion up 12-9. So after a 9-9 tie, North Vermillion on a little bit of a run here. Floated near side. That's out, and they're going to say no one touched it, so North Vermillion 13-9. Ball's bounced on the ground, up in the air, played to the libero again. Libero for North Vermillion handles it. Passes it near side. Spike opportunity, but nothing going. Backline hit. Right idea from Traders Point. Just hit the top of the net and fell the wrong way. So North Vermillion 14-9, still with serve. On a 5-point run here. This one's getting a little crazy early, but pass back over. No communication, but the libero makes a great move. Great play just to stop that. Sloppy play at the net, but gutsy play nonetheless. Big hit. Stopped by the back line of Traders Point. Into the net, North Vermillion with another point. We're going to see a timeout from Traders Point here. So, up 15-9, North Vermillion on a 6-point run. We're going to go to an ad. We'll be right back.
More than ever before, the success of this school year depends on teamwork.
And that means all of us, students, parents, teachers, school administrators, and people like you. We've got to be all in, go all out, do all we can all year long to make sure high school students in our communities have a great year.
And that includes following virus protocols and getting a flu shot. Let's trust each other, believe in each other, and get it done. I'm Chris Kaufman, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you for supporting the high schools in our communities.
This is cooperation. This is collaboration. This is unity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
So both sides ready to go back here at North Vermillion High School. If you look across, you can see the white NVHS to remind you where you are, and an upside-down Falcons on center court. Got some nice action going right here on the reset. Some nice net play, blocked back and forth, and some... Oh, that's going to be in. Line judge calls that one in. And it did look in from here. So North Vermillion extends their lead. They're on quite a run right now. So 16-9, 7-point run for North Vermillion, as it was just tied up 9-9. Hit across court and just out. North Vermillion to get another point. Had to wait on that one. I couldn't see that line myself. So called out of bounds, 17-9. North Vermillion still with the serve. And into the net. They stopped themselves there. Maybe a bit of a lucky break for Traders Point as the momentum is stopped temporarily. 17-10. Still North Vermillion lead. Played off the side of the wrist. unforced error and 17-11. Maybe Traders Point going on a bit of a run here themselves. Just have to wait and see. Ball's into the air. Little hop serve. More net play. Traders Point gets this one first. Their net game has been pretty good so far. Played to the outside and straight down the floor. What a hit by the outside hitter. That's number 13, Addie Fry. Nice athletic hit there. So next service played off the side of the wrist again, and Traders Point mounting a bit of a comeback here as they're on a bit of a run themselves. And North Vermillion's going to talk this over, and we'll stay right here for this one. So 17-13, been a game of runs. We were all knotted up at 9, and North Vermillion went on a big run, and Traders Point trying to answer that right now. I think North Vermillion just called that timeout just to kind of stem the tide a bit, stop that momentum before it gets up to the point that they had. Like we said, 250 people maximum here for the Sectional 54 first round contest, just due to IHSA regulations. So we're happy to have you guys here with us. If you can't be here, at least you can watch it. All right, so we'll see if Traders Point can keep that momentum going, or if the timeout by North Vermillion is going to come into factor. And it's not. 17-14, great serve. All right, so Traders Point retains the serve. And at some point, if you're North Vermillion, you got to start panic, but they're going to stop any notion of that as they put it down to the ground right at the net. So 18-14. Nice close play right there by the Falcons. Ball's up on the Falcon serve, and that's going to be quite a few feet deep. And allow Traders Point to claw back in. 18-15 North Vermillion. Libero back to serve for Traders Point. Stationary serve, arm up, and puts it into the front line of North Vermillion. Blocked at the net by Traders Point. We've got some furious, intense net play, and that's going to cause somebody to be into the net. It looks like it's against Traders Point. So in favor of North Vermillion, 19-15 now. Let's see if they can get this last bit. Nice hard serve to the back middle, but Traders Point's Libero able to save it. Set to the middle for North Vermillion, but right to a Knight. Hits the outside and deep. So some sloppy play both ways, allowing this game to be really, really close. Only 3 points separate the host Falcons from the visiting Knights. And the Knights are going to get the serve again. So, played outside, but passed back over. And a sneaky play attempt by 6 Clayton. Just didn't work out, but a great idea. 20-16 North Vermillion. Played deep to the back. Pretty hard serve. Oh, and a trip. So Jenna Bailey trips on that. I don't know if there was perspiration down there or what happened, but the ball was played up to her and she just couldn't get to it because she was on the floor. Traders Point with the serve. A hard serve to the back. And returned by North Vermillion. Set to the outside for Traders Point. Possibly deep, but North Vermillion's going to play it. And played to the back line again. And that's going to be in. Traders Point clawing their way back in. 20-18. Fry with the serve. Some more net play up there. North Vermillion and Traders Point really going at it up there at the net. This little touch over, but just a touch outside. 20-19. This comeback's almost come full circle for Traders Point. Ball in the air. Hard serve. And no communication on North Vermillion's side, which is going to knot this one back up at 20. Last time we were tied was 9-all. Now it's 20-20, and it's anybody's game. We've got a new ball game. We'll have an ad, and we'll be right back with you.
This is a tough time for all of us, and it is an especially tough time for high school students and high school sports.
Let's stick together. Let's listen to each other and support one another. Let's work hard, follow health and safety protocols, always mask up, be sure to get a flu shot, and never get complacent or careless.
If we do, I believe that we will have a great high school sports season. I believe that we will win. I'm Paul Neidig, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Carrie Schludecker, Assistant Commissioner.
On behalf of every high school in Indiana, thank you for your support.
So with 15 seconds left on the timeout clock, both teams ready to come back, so we'll come back early as well. Nice hard serve, diving serve. And North Vermillion just content to get that one back over. That was a nice serve by Traders Point. And spins at the net, and North Vermillion not able to recover in time, and 21-20, Traders Point. Their first lead in a long time. So they're going to try to add on to that and potentially push it to 25 while they can. Another hard serve to the back middle of North Vermillion's defense. Played into the net. 22-20 Traders Point. We got some excitement in here from the Knights crowd. Maybe a little bit of panic from the North Vermillion crowd as they had that big lead and let it slip away. Traders Point just kind of having their way with that left block right now. You get a good set over there, and they're going to have good numbers. 23-20 Traders Point. And just off the heel of the hand again, 24-20. Set point for Traders Point. So the Knights trying to sneak this first set away from the Falcons, who led for a majority in the middle of this contest. Softer serve, but it'll work. Traders Point wins the first set. So 25-20. Still a close contest, but Traders Point able to take advantages of some unforced errors there at the end of the game and push that lead to 25-20 and 1-0. So our opening contest right now has Traders Point up, but anything can happen, especially in a close contest like that first set was. Okay, so I'm not sure what that public announcement was, but oh, it's a Farm Bureau insurance ad from the IHSAA. Okay, so 2 minutes left until we kick this second set off. We're going to hear an ad real quick and be right back. Thanks for joining us.
High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They're about persistence and perseverance, no matter how big the challenge.
The high schools in our community are going through a difficult time, but our fall sports season is off to a strong start. And with your patience, flexibility, and unwavering support, we think we'll have a surprisingly good year.
Most important of all, we've got to follow virus protocols and get a flu shot. So let's stay after it. Let's not give up. I'm Carrie Schludecker.
And I'm Robert Falcons. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Our high school coaches and student athletes, thank you for your support.
This is persistence. This is perseverance. This is positivity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so we rejoin the action here at the Falcons Gymnasium in North Vermillion Falcons. 42 seconds left until we start the second set as we hear the Cupid Shuffle in the background, played over the public address system. Some people bopping their heads along. First set, just kind of a story of unforced errors on both sides. A bunch of unforced errors on Traders Point side allowed North Vermillion to take that big run in the middle when it was tied 9-9 and went up 17-9. And then a bunch of unforced errors here at the end of the first set allowed Traders Point to take that first one. All right, so they're going to stop the clock a little early, reset, and get ready for more action. Officials got the ball, getting ready to roll it out to North Vermillion. North Vermillion's going to have first serve here in the second set. Tycee Crabtree back, number 5 back to take the serve, a junior. Waiting on everybody to get set. The arms up from the main official, and the ball is in the play and out of bounds. So just a bit too hard, a bit too deep on that one. And Traders Point's going to start this off 1-0. The guest team on the scoreboard. Traders Point with the serve. And I apologize, I really cannot see numbers that well from the Traders Point jerseys. I'm going to start making some stuff up though. So that's out of bounds. Oh, we're calling it down. Okay. So 2-0, Traders Point. And that is 6. Ella Clayton back to serve. Hand in the air, puts it back to the back line. Mishandled a little bit, but North Vermillion recovers, and not on the third one. So another unforced mental error. Able to handle the initial serve, just couldn't do anything with it after that. Official calls for the serve. Popped up by North Vermillion. Quick set to the middle, and they're going to get some revenge on that serve. So 3-1 Traders Point, but North Vermillion regains the serve as they send 24 Bailey back to serve. The one who had that big run in the first set. So Traders Point probably looking to stem that tide early. Set by 5, and hit by 6, and that's going to be out, just out. And the point to Traders Point, 4-1. So an early 4-1 lead by Traders Point, looking to extend that. Dangerous set close to the net. And Traders Point. Smart play to poke it to the back line, but just a bit long, and 4-2 goes the score. North Vermillion serve, Traders Point lead. It looks like 18, Madison Norman on the serve. And put down on the block, number 4, Ava Martin on the block. So the first bit of excitement we've seen from the Falcons for a while, since about midway through that first set. Traders Point come flying out of nowhere to take that spike attempt, but blocked at the net by North Vermillion. And Traders Point's going to end up with the point, 5-3. All right, some movement getting some sets set. And libero for Traders Point going to bring this one back in. Quick set to the middle again. They've had so much luck doing that, and they are lucky again as they hit Ava Martin on that running spike opportunity. And she'll get the kill, 5-4. So the kill and the serve, but serve just too long. And 6-4 is the score. So heck of a play up the net by Martin, and just lost grip of the serve and put a little long. Traders Point with the serve now. Into the net. So a point for North Vermillion. Traders Point leaving the door open for North Vermillion to get back in and possibly tie or take the lead here. Nice diving serve. North Vermillion gets a tip hit at the net and nothing happening. Another chance for that. Blocked again by Traders Point. And no communication by North Vermillion leads to another Traders Point point. 7-5. So number 6, Ella Clayton, having a heck of a game up there at the net. A senior for Traders Point. Into the rafters on the receive. Just tipped over, but handled nicely by the Knights. They play it back over to North Vermillion. Another close net game win there for Traders Point. A lot of play really close to the net, and Traders Point so far coming out ahead on those plays. So serve handled, but not well by North Vermillion. They get it back over though. Traders Point takes a backline hit, played up to the left side of North Vermillion. They take a mid-depth hit and hit hard by Traders Point and down to the floor. That'll be a 9-5 lead for Traders Point. They're pumped right now. North Vermillion hanging their heads a little bit, but we're going to an ad. We'll be right back.
Do you remember the high school cheer? 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate?
I do. And the high school teams in our community appreciate all of you. They need to hear your voice, loud and proud, more than ever before.
They need your enthusiasm. They need your attendance at their games and meets. And they need for you to follow virus protocols, get a flu shot, so that they can have a great year.
Your positive, supportive voice is appreciated more than you know. I'm Chris Kaufman.
And I'm Sandra Walter. We're both assistant commissioners at the IHSAA. Thank you again for your enthusiastic support of high school sports.
And once again, we're not going to use the whole timeout clock with 19 seconds left. Both teams ready to come back out and get this worked out. So 9-5, Traders Point lead. Nice serve just off of the hand of the North Vermillion side, and Traders Point's going to double up North Vermillion 10-5 here in the second set. Traders Point took that first set 25-20 after a nice run there at the end. Nice hard diving serve back to North Vermillion side, but Traders Point's going to handle this easily. Another spike opportunity, but nothing going. And this is some close play at the net. North Vermillion throws that two-person block up there. And intimidation or play. But it works. North Vermillion with the point side out. And they bring in Olivia Pierman, a sophomore, into the lineup. Oh, an interesting serve and a more interesting return. Back row hit for Traders Point. What a nice one it was. And if you follow CHS247, Isaiah and I were talking about that at a recent volleyball contest, about that back row hit opportunity. They tried to spike it on a jump hit from the back row. Seems to be working tonight for Traders Point. They've had a couple of those. So played cross court, North Vermillion handles, and they're going to play it across the other way, get a hit opportunity, but Traders Point handles it and gets it back over. North Vermillion, a decent set here, into the net, but blocked, says the officials, and just outside the line, 12-6, doubled up again by Traders Point. Once again, I apologize. I really can't read the Traders Point numbers. Hopefully, if you are a Traders Point fan, you know your girls and you know how they play, and you'll be able to figure out who it is. But I just cannot see the numbers unless they're right in front of me. I've got a whistle by the official. North Vermillion's into the net, so that'll give another point to Traders Point. 13-6 is the score. Traders Point, the visitors on the scoreboard. North Vermillion, the home team on the scoreboard. The winner of this game goes on to play Attica at 11 a.m. on Saturday. So played over. Looked like a held ball, lifted. So North Vermillion gets 1 point back, 13-7. Officials ready for the serve. He calls for it. And put into play by Crabtree. Nice block at the net, but it falls out of bounds. I'll tell you, just some unlucky bounces from North Vermillion right now. They've had a pretty good block game up at the net, but the ball just not falling their way. That one could have gone in or out. They just chose to go out. No. North Vermillion student section comes to life over there. A misplayed spike opportunity for Traders Point. And the score goes 14-8. So we'll see if North Vermillion can put together a little bit of a run here, make a comeback. Yeah, and there's the start of one. So a nice dying serve. Libero had to dive and took herself out of the play after she handled it. Ball's on Traders Point's side. So another service in to Traders Point. They handle this one just fine. Spike to the near side. And Callie Naylor tried to get a hand on that one, but maybe not tall enough, or arms aren't supposed to bend that way, and the score goes 15-9. Traders Point with the lead here in the second set. They took the first set 25-20. And played off of the side of the wrist. And North Vermillion's going to get another point. They get to double digits. It's 15-10. Madison Norman back for the serve, number 18. A senior. Played to the outside. Nice hit, but blocked, partially blocked by North Vermillion. A tip back over to the other side and handled nicely by Traders Point. And hit them where they ain't. Seems to be the motto for Traders Point right now as they go up 16-10. Sometimes if you take a little speed off of that hit and place it a little more carefully, it falls to the ground harmlessly, as happened on that last play. So North Vermillion content to get this one over. And Traders Point going to get another hit. Handled well by North Vermillion though, and a back line hit, putting a little pressure on Traders Point. Fight over the ball, but they get it back over. Another try to that outside hit. I'll tell you, Traders Point's going to be going to the well a lot here in the last couple points. And why not? It has worked out until that point. 16-11, Traders Point, North Vermillion serve. Played to the back line. We're going to see a back line roll hit. Wow, and athleticism over here on the near block by 6. Lindsay Freed, a sophomore, just hanging in the air to get to that one. and able to put enough speed on it to beat the Knight defenders. Nice hard serve into the Traders Point side. And North Vermillion receives well and returns well. Another hit on that block, and we're going to get a whistle. Okay, it's called just aimlessly down to the ground. I thought we were going to see a violation there. But we are not. It is 17-12 now, Traders Point. Ball's in the air. Hit to the libero in the back of North Vermillion's defense. Another really athletic hit. She seems to double pump in the air. Looked like that one was long, but played anyway, and miscommunication, and it's going to fall to the floor. 18-12, the Traders Point Christian High School fans are really alive now. So with a max capacity of 250 people, Traders Point bringing a loud crowd, as well as North Vermillion with their student section. All right, so another finish by Lindsay Freed on an athletic play over here on the near block. 18-13. Still a Knight lead. Falcons play it in. The North Vermillion front line just seems to be hanging in the air to get these hits off. A nice rally going on here. Oh, and returned. Wow. And the touch allows it to fall in the back corner of North Vermillion's defense. Traders Point up 19-13. Wow. So 6-point lead. We'll hear an end.
High school sports teach important life lessons, like the best offense is a good defense.
If that's true, then we can win this battle against the pandemic by defending ourselves and each other from COVID-19. So let's wash our hands, always wear a mask, get a flu shot, and practice social distancing.
We'll not only be protecting ourselves, we'll also be protecting our teammates and friends, our moms and dads, our grandmas and grandpas.
Let's play tough defense, and we'll win this battle. I'm Sandra Walter.
And I'm Robert Falcons. We're Assistant Commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association. Thank you for supporting the high schools in your community.
This is respect. This is cooperation. This is individual responsibility. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so Traders Point trying to look for that killing blow right here. 19-13 as North Vermillion take a timeout to try to stem the tide. Ball's up and mishandled off the basketball rim for a Traders Point point. 20-13, 7 points now separates the Knights from the Falcons. And Fry with another serve. That's a really cool serve to see. She hits it very hard and with a kind of like a sinker ball in baseball, where it barely clears the net and then just dives straight down. I don't know if that's coming across on camera. But another point for Traders Point, 21-13. 8-point lead. 4 points away from going up 2-0. Fry with the serve. North Vermillion handles it well this time, but blocked at the net. And Falcons just can't recover in time. Okay, so we're going to call that one a North Vermillion point. So let me adjust the score. 21-14 as 10. Olivia Pierman returns to the Falcon lineup, sophomore. Callie Naylor back to serve. Another ball into the rafters off the basketball iron. And now the Knights will get that 22nd point. So Maddie Small, the libero, runs back onto the court. I'm trying to get some things sorted out here. Okay, so that's going to be a replay maybe. 21-14. I'm just as confused as you guys are right now. Maybe more so. And saved. But would have been 4 hits to get that one back over. So 22-14. Maybe it was a replay because they hit the basketball iron. I'm not sure. Elkins with the serve, 15. Nice little tip over by the front line of Traders Point. And they're trying to finish this one off. Up 1-0 already with a 25-20 first set win. Looking to get a couple more points and take a big advantage. To the outside again on that left side where Traders Point's had so much luck with that short set. Just poked over this time. Nice read as the Knights let that one fly long. And it's going to be a 10-point lead for the Knights as they try to finish off this set. Set point, 24-14. Serve floated to the middle of the North Vermillion defense. And left side set again. And down again. Falcons have to find an answer for that. That is absolutely killing them right now. Kudos to Traders Point for figuring out the big weakness and exploiting it. So 25-14 goes the second set. That's 2-0 for Traders Point, Christian High School Knights. As we reset the scores and we go to our trusty old ads. We'll be right back. This is a 3-minute between set wait time. So we'll be right back.
More than ever before, the success of this school year depends on teamwork.
And that means all of us, students, parents, teachers, school administrators, and people like you. We've got to be all in, go all out, do all we can all year long to make sure high school students in our communities have a great year.
And that includes following virus protocols and getting a flu shot. Let's trust each other, believe in each other, and get it done. I'm Chris Kaufman, Assistant Commissioner of the IHSAA.
And I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Thank you for supporting the high schools in our communities.
This is cooperation. This is collaboration. This is unity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
Looks like both teams are out back to the court with a minute, about 20 left, only using about half their time to talk it over with their teams. Traders Point happy with how they're playing right now. North Vermillion maybe figured something out, something they can correct. Early on, they had a great block game going on. They were kind of stymieing that left side hit. Traders Point lately, though, has been kind of wreaking havoc over there on that left side. Maybe North Vermillion made some adjustments, and they've got an answer for it. I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, so officials doing their last minute count, calling the libero on if the libero wants to go on. And we're getting ready to start. Once again, thanks everybody for joining us. We will be here every game in the sectional, so 11 o'clock on Saturday, 1:30 on Saturday, and 7 o'clock on Saturday. We have been approved for all of those games, so stick with us if you want to see sectional 54 action here at North Vermillion High School. Traders Point's going to start this one off the same way they started the last set off, with a 1-0 lead, so they're trying to get out early and get ahead and hopefully coast, but there is no coasting tonight the way North Vermillion can rattle off a run. So Traders Point trying to end them off before that can happen. Nice set to the middle, but hit into the net by Martin, and a 2-0 lead by the Knights. Ball slapped into the floor and played across. Nice hard hit. And on the third hit, North Vermillion gets back over. Traders Point with a set to the middle this time, as opposed to the outside. And just tipped over. What a play. Nice try at a recovery, as two Knights were sitting on the floor from the previous attempt and just couldn't get to it. So 2-1, Traders Point. North Vermillion with the serve. That's going to go back to libero in the middle of the back of the Traders Point defense. And played to the ground. Traders Point is going to get that serve back. 3-1 is the lead. Trying to finish this one off. Traders Point already up 2-0, 25-20 in the first one. Not as close in the second one. They're going to try to continue that trend and put the Falcons away early. Nice athletic hustle plays, but things just not going the Falcons' way right now. Not bouncing the right way off of a wrist or off of a knuckle. Not rolling the right way off of the net. And it's frustrating because Traders Point taking advantage of all those. Another nice hit in the net by North Vermillion. And a little game of hot potato ends up with a North Vermillion point, 4-2. 4-2 Knights, but the Falcons trying to mount a comeback and hopefully, in their eyes, get a lead and try to dictate what's happening. Gets to the outside. North Vermillion, as well as myself, expecting that hard hit, and there it is. And they were ready with the block, but it just falls out of bounds. And there's that return of the big North Vermillion block that they've had some luck with there in the first set. We didn't see a lot of that in the second set. Maybe that was one of the things they discussed as they met between sets. Great serve, straight to the ground by the libero, number 8, Maddie Small. So 6-2. Small, the senior. Hand in the air. Plays this in deep. North Vermillion is going to play it and try to get it over, but not be able to. And another point to Traders Point, 7-2. So the Knights trying to run away with this one. North Vermillion just trying to hang on. And I tell you, There are several miss hits and glances and misplays on the North Vermillion side, but they have not stopped hustling this entire time, which is great to see. Still putting forth a bunch of effort.
This is a tough time for all of us, and it is an especially tough time for high school students and high school sports.
Let's stick together. Let's listen to each other and support one another. Let's work hard, follow health and safety protocols, always mask up, be sure to get a flu shot, and never get complacent or careless.
If we do, I believe that we will have a great high school sports season. I believe that we will win. I'm Paul Neidig, Commissioner of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
And I'm Carrie Schludecker, Assistant Commissioner.
On behalf of every high school in Indiana, thank you for your support.
This is commitment. This is self-discipline. This is teamwork. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
And here at your IHSAA Sectional 54, Small is going to serve, and North Vermillion is going to end up with the point as it glances off of the Knight defender. So North Vermillion not content to give up 8-3 Traders Point lead, up 2-0. Hard serve, but deep. And Traders Point will get that point, 9-3. No substitutions. He's ready to play. What a serve. What a serve. Right down the line, rode the line the entire way. And I tell you, Bailey just looked at that one in disbelief, as I did. I thought that was going to go out as well, but came in and grazed that line. And what a great serve. So the North Vermillion student section trying to bring some life to this North Vermillion volleyball team. Just out of bounds, 11-3 Traders Point. Visitors on the scoreboard take the commanding lead. Serve to the back row of North Vermillion again. Athletic hit and down. I think that one surprised the line judge a little bit even. 11-4. What a great play by North Vermillion. So that'll put Lindsay Freed, a sophomore, back to serve. And another point by North Vermillion, taking advantage of a misplayed set. And they're not going to go down easily. A nice little rally going on here. Outside hitter. Just wide on the North Vermillion return, 12-5. So 12 points, Traders Point, about halfway there, living on a prayer to 25 to try to end off tonight. But they serve it into the net, 12-6. North Vermillion's going to bring in 18, Madison Norman, and 10, Olivia Pierman, a senior and a sophomore. Nice serve by North Vermillion, not handled very well by Traders Point. Sloppy play at the net, but North Vermillion's going to get a good opportunity. Wow, and without a doubt, the longest rally of the night. Traders Point goes into the net on the spike attempt there at the end, and North Vermillion to get the point, 12-7. That was a fun rally to watch. That was a spectator like you guys. So served hard and touched out of bounds, 12-8. North Vermillion making a comeback. Maybe energized by that home crowd, that student section cheering them on. They're trying to mount a bit of a comeback here. Down 2-0. And now only down 12-9 here in the third set. And played deep to the libero. And Traders Point goes to the well again with that outside header on the left side, and it pays off 13-9. So North Vermillion had quieted that left side there for a while with the blocks and net play. Traders Point able to sneak that last one past them. 14-9 now as the ball trickles into the net and down to the floor. Elkins, a junior, back to serve. They're going to call a net violation on that one. Traders Point's going to, oh no, 4 hits. Could have been either one. 15-9. High in the air for the serve, maybe the highest serve we've seen tonight from Traders Point. And just deep on that hit, 15-10. As Jenna Bailey, junior, checks back in from North Vermillion. It's their turn to serve, 15-10. That's out, now 15-11. Home team mounting a comeback here in the third set. Down 2-0. Oh no, they're going to call that just long. All right, so 16-10, and now 16-11 as that one goes into the net. And the whistle blown, called for a serve. Into the air and into the back line again. All right, they're going to try out the right side on the hit this time. Not as much luck as the left side. Back line hit. North Vermillion killed down to the floor, 16-12. Neither team with a lot of substitutions tonight. Been really close games so far. Quick set to the right side. A tip. Played at the net, and that's going to be a 2 hits. So 17-12. Ball's up, serves in. And North Vermillion gets back over. Traders Point's going to get an excellent set. Oh, outside. 17-13. North Vermillion brought their net block game up again and was played into the net. 17-13 Traders Point. North Vermillion with the serve. Going with that outside hit again. No luck this time. Doesn't mean they can't try again. Tip to the net. Still in. Trying to keep that alive. North Vermillion with the point. 17-14. Ball's up. North Vermillion serve in. Miscommunication causes that one to drop. 18-14. The three girls standing at each other, staring at each other. None of them making the play because they thought the other had it. Seen that a lot tonight on both sides. So short serve by libero. And just deep on the North Vermillion answer. 19-14. Traders Point looking to finish this one off. And North Vermillion takes a timeout.
High school sports are about so much more than winning and losing. They're about persistence and perseverance, no matter how big the challenge.
The high schools in our community are going through a difficult time, but our fall sports season is off to a strong start. And with your patience, flexibility, and unwavering support, we think we'll have a surprisingly good year.
Most important of all, we've got to follow virus protocols and get a flu shot. So let's stay after it. Let's not give up. I'm Carrie Schludecker.
And I'm Robert Falcons. We're both assistant commissioners of the Indiana High School Athletic Association.
Our high school coaches and student athletes, thank you for your support.
This is persistence. This is perseverance. This is positivity. This is what high school sports in Indiana are all about. This is your IHSAA.
All right, so the PA system playing Leader of the Pack, an old classic, as we went to that timeout. Then we come back with Traders Point picking up right where they left off and putting this score up 20-14. 6-point lead, 5 points away from finishing this off. So, Maddie Small, a senior, the libero, back to serve, and serves into the net. 20-15. And serves in by North Vermillion. Big hit at the middle for Traders Point, but handled by North Vermillion. Outside hit again. That's been dangerous. 21-15. That left side's been killer for Traders Point tonight. And it's been a story of North Vermillion being able to stymie that, and then at certain points not being able to contest it. And Traders Point just getting their way over there on the left side. 22-15, up 7, trying to finish this off. 3 points away from taking home the match. And that's going to float in, just kissing that back line. Wow. That one dropped a lot faster than it looked like it was going to, and just touch that back line. 23-15. Tries it again, but no luck the second time. 23-16. 7-point lead for Traders Point. North Vermillion trying to mount a little bit of a comeback here. Nice serve to start it out. And serve to the near side. Oh, back line hit. What a great idea. That's some net play. Traders Point's going to win that. And they're going to match point. As the Traders Point fans stand to join the North Vermillion student section. And we're going to see what Traders Point hopes to be match point here. Nice hit from the middle. Oh, caught off guard. Oh my. Laughing at herself there. Over on the left block, had no idea what was happening. Handcuffed even. So North Vermillion trying to mount a comeback. 24-17. And point goes to North Vermillion, 24-18. And take one of those away. Hit it twice. 24-18, 6-point margin. Yeah, outside set they've had so much luck with. Not this time. Middle set, and just wide. 24-19. Traders Point fans still standing. In anticipation of that 25th point. Played back to the libero. And pushed. Tried to hit that back line, but covered nicely by the Falcons. And we've got a violation here. Double hit on one of the Knights. 24-20. And that'll do it. 25-20. All right, so Traders Point takes this one 3-0. Is it 20, 17-20, something like that? So the winner of the first game in the Sectional 54 Indiana IHSAA Sectional is Traders Point Christian High School. They will go on to play Attica High School at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. We will be here to bring you that action. Immediately following that, we'll have the Bethesda Covington game. We'll also be here at 7 o'clock that night. That's all going to happen on Saturday. Starts at 11 o'clock on Saturday morning. Thank you, everybody, for coming out to join us tonight. We'll see you Saturday.